Fonda and you are watching on YouTube. So let's see the today questions we have. The first question today we have is 460 LFU Cache, and we have to design this, right? LFU Cache. So let's read the question. Design and implement a data structure for the list LFU Cache, right? There is a link, right? You can go and understand what is LFU, right? Next it is saying that implement a LFU Cache, in which what we have to do, you have to create one constructor, right? This is a class, right? And this is a constructor. So we have to initialize the object with the capacity of the data structure. Now what we have to do, we have to create one another method, right? We have to develop, in which we have to pass the key, and we will get the values of the key, right? We will get the values of the key if the key exists in the cache. Otherwise what we have to return, if that key doesn't have the value, we have to return -1. Third, we have to create one put method that will insert a key and value pair into the cache, right? Like a map, right? As a hash map. What we have to do, we have to update the value of the key if present. If the key is already present, right, then what we have to do, we have to update its value. Or otherwise, if don't have, then we have to insert the key and it is not present, right? So when the cache reaches its capacity, it should invalidate and remove the least frequently used key before inserting a new item. Saying when a cache reaches its capacity, let's suppose its capacity is full, right? So it should invalidate and remove the LFU used, right? Least frequently used key, and before inserting a new item. For this problem, when there is a tie, 2 or more keys with the same frequency, right? So least frequently used key would be invalidated. Means let's suppose we have some key K1, next we have K2 and K3, right? So and so on. Let's suppose K1 is used highly, right? It is coming 3, 4, 5, 6 times more, right, than any other. Then this is coming suppose average, and this is coming maximum it came one time, or maybe not it came, right? If the first time it came, it is not used, right? What we have to do, we have to remove this one, right? If a new key is coming, so we have to choose this one rather than choosing this one or this one, right? So we can invalidate this key, that we don't have this key, you can update in place of this key, right? Now there is a process, and that we will see. Now what we have to do, to determine the least frequently used key, use a counter to maintain each key in the cache, right? What we have to do, to determine the least frequently used key, right? For that key, what we have to do, we have to maintain a counter, and for that the key with the smallest use counter is the least frequently used key. Okay, so for each key there should be a there should be a you can say counter, means how many times it's come, right? That I told you, right? So it came, let's suppose 8 times, it come 4 times, it come 1 time, right? So you can see that that's why I was saying that K3 can be validated if the this is capacity is reaches, right? Okay, capacity is reaches to its cache capacity is full, suppose, right? So we have to invalidate this one K3, okay, because this is a least frequently used key. Next, what we have to do, saying when a key is insert into the key, its use counter set to 1. The first time it will come, right? That I told you, that will come 1, second time 2, third time, like that we have to do. Use counter for key in its cache is implemented either a get or put operation on it. Only 2 options we have to use. Next, what we do, the get function, the get and put must run on time complexity, right? So we have to also take care of complexity, right? So this is the example that we have given, right? So in example, right, what is saying that we have given a cache, then we have to put get put, like that we have given. So this type of variables we are passing at the LFU cache. We are passing 2D array, and we are passing 2 1 1 2 2 1 3, like that we are passing, and this will be our output. Okay, so we will understand this output later, right? Get method we have, and then put method we have, right? So what we should do here, we have to take care of 2 or 4 things that we will see now, and then we do implementation. Okay, let's do now what we have to do. Let me go to here and okay, wait 1 minute. Okay, so we are here in the constructor, right? And what this constructor will do, right? This constructor will take its capacity, right? And as you can see, right, this capacity, and it will create its capacity of the cache, right? So let's suppose there is a capacity, and I'm giving that the name is this is our cache of you can say LFU. Okay, least frequently used cache we are going to create, right? This is our cache. Okay, and we will return what we will initialize its map, right? So let's suppose this is a map. I'm taking as a hash map. Okay, like this. Now for each cache, right, there should be some frequencies, right? Like counter, you can say, that we are talking about, right? So let's suppose we can say we can take counter frequencies or frequency counter key frequency, you can say cache frequency, key value pairs, right? So for each entry we can say a frequency, we can say, take frequencies, right, of each key, right? Frequency of each key, right? So we can say frequency map. Okay, so this is cache LFU map. Give the name, that will work fine. This is the LFU map, and this is a frequency map. So 2 map we have to create at least, right? And give this name has map. H should be capital, has map, like this. Okay, so what is this? We have taken 2 cache, 1 cache. For each time we will update our key value pairs, and here will all the key will add its frequency, right? So we will increment each time its counter, right, here. Next time before incrementing, we also have to see the frequency is what is the frequency, right? That we will see, and then we will increment +1. Okay, and then let's suppose we'll take one minimum frequency. Let's suppose we have a minimum frequency. Okay, we will take minimum frequency, and this is, let's suppose this is 0. And one more thing what we should take, that is the capacity we're passing, right? So we should have the one capacity in this class, and that capacity will be capacity, let's suppose is capacity. So we have to define into what in the class, let's suppose. So this is the attribute, right? So first we will initialize our capacity that we have taken here, right? So this is nothing but our let's suppose this is the same data type should be there, right? So I'll take here and we'll say private, and we'll pass this capacity. So this capacity is coming here, right, here. And so that now we have cache, we have frequency, we have, that we will take, right? So first let's suppose we have our minimum capacity also, a minimum frequency also, right? So I'll take private, and it is also integer minimum frequency, this one. See, minimum frequency why we are taking, so we have to find LFU, least frequently used, right? And this will check for all the entries, right? How many key value pairs we have, and for each entry we have to find this, right? Now what we have to do, we have taken 2 cache map and frequency map, right? This one. So we also have to define this one. So let's suppose what we have, this cache map, right? So this cache map is nothing but a hash map. So I'll take private and say this map we will store like this, and one will come, it's let's suppose integer, right? And another we can take in the pair, right? Key and value pairs. So there is a in Java 9 it is a method, a class, pair, and we have to pass what two pair, integer and integer, we can take integer the pair, and then because two pair we are passing as a key value pair, right? Or either you can take a new hash map and that pass, but that is not good way. So we can use like this only, and this is our cache map that we are talking about, right? Then similarly we'll take for what frequency, right? But we can say private, and then we'll take this frequency map, right? So this frequency will be map only, right? And but this map will take what two things. The first is integer as a key, but there will be a list of frequencies, right? So I'll take a linked hash set. Okay, there should be a hash set, but that should be in order, right? So we have to take like this, and then this is the frequencies map. Everything I think okay, right? Why you have to take it like this? Because we have to take into a list that should be unique, right? And for each unique value pair there should be in order, right? Now this part is done. Now what we have here, we have get method, right? So in the get method what we have to do, we have to find out its value, right? So how will get that? We have our cache here, right? And that we have attribute of our class. So what we will do here, we will get from the get key. When we call this key and we are passing this key, right? So it will return what? It will return a pair, right? You can see here this will return after passing the key, it will return what? Its value, right? So we have to give the value, that is, and we have to give any value name, and this can be frequency, and it will give you frequency and value pair, right? So we can say frequency and value pair. Okay, frequency and value pair it will give. Next time this will be the data, right? Now we should take care of once we will get this. So this will, if this is equal to null, this we will make a check, and we will tell if this is equal to null, we have to return what? -1, suppose. Means we don't have this key available onto the map, right? Then what we have to do, we have to say we have to create one frequency. Let's suppose I am going to create one frequency equal to we have this frequency, right? And on this we will call get key. There is a method, get key should come, and get value. Two things will come, get key and get value, right? So if we have this frequency, right? Let's suppose this is a frequency, and then on the frequency map, right? We have the frequency map, this one. We have got our frequency, and after this we will get our what? There is a method get, right, on this map, and we will pass our frequency, let's suppose. So this will return you what we can say a keys, right? So it will return in the set. See here what we have on the if we will pass on the frequency map, it will return what? A link has set, it will return, right, this one. So we have to put here, and we'll say this is nothing but our we can say a set of keys, right? So I'll say keys. Okay, unique keys, right? This will give. Now this part is done. Now what we have to do, there will we can take one. Yeah, first if the key is not null, right? What we have taken, if this key is not null, means we have to continue here, right? If that is null, means we have to return -1. So once we key have, right, the key is here. So what we will do, we will check onto you can say we have to remove that keys, right? First we will remove. So we'll do keys dot, because we have to update, right? Keys dot remove we have to do, and we have to pass our what this key that we are passing, right, as an argument. Now one more thing we will check, if the minimum frequency that we have taken, if the minimum frequency is equal to the frequency that we have got, right? If that is equal to, what we will do, we will check is these keys are null. So let's suppose we have keys, then we should check is null, right, means is empty. If that is the case, means minimum frequency is f, and this, then what we will do, we will update minimum frequency, we'll say plus plus. Okay, this part is done. Now what we should do after this, we will have our value, right? So let's suppose on the frequency and on the frequency and value pair, this one, right, we will get our value, that similarly that we have get our key, right, we will get our values, and this value is nothing but, that is f we have taken, so we will take v value, right? This one we have taken key here, right, key here. Now we will take value from that pair, right? So this value will get. After that, what we will do, we will insert again, right? So let's suppose we have a method, we'll create one method, insert into LFU, right? And this will take what, we have our key we are passing, then we are passing what, we have frequency we have, right, and then we are passing frequency plus 1. We have to increment the frequency, right, frequency plus 1 comma, what we have to use, another we have got value, right? We are updating our frequency, correct, for that key, and then we should return what, the value, if we done, right? So this key will do this work. Next, what we should do, we have to define this insert first, right, and then we will work on any other part. Let's suppose this insert we have created like this. What this method will do, we will update, right? So it will do insert, and this insert will update that new record into the LFU, right? So we have taken int key, then we have taken what, int, we can say frequency, and then we will take what, value. Okay, next what we will do, we will first we'll check on the cache, right? So cache map should be there, right? On the cache map, what we will do, we will put this key, right? So put is a method on the map, right? We will put, first we will put key that we are passing. Another, we have to make a new pair, right? So we'll take a new as a constructor, and in the constructor we will pass what, this frequency will pass and value will pass, correct, this one. And let me check what we have taken here for the cache map. Yeah, this will be the pair, right? So we should take like this only, key and value pair. Okay, here like this. Okay, so it will take integer, right? And so in the sort, if you want to remove, you can remove like this also. Okay, it will become sort generic type. Now what we have to do, for the we have updated our cache map. Now there we have frequency map, right? So on the frequency map we should update if there is a method put if absent, right? So if this key is absent, right, so we have our frequency, right? So this frequency will update, and there is a, what we have taken, two things we have to update on this frequency. There is a link hash set, right? This set of its we can say counters value, right? So what we will do, if this is absent, right, so we will take a new link hash set we have taken, right, this one, and then what this is the key, this is the way we will do, right? And then we will do semicolon. So we can remove this one, so it will look like this one, new link has set, right? After this, right, we have updated our frequency also. Now on the frequency only, right, frequency map, let's suppose this frequency we will get now. Once we have added, what we will pass, first we will pass frequency that we are passing, and then another is once we will get the frequency, right, after passing the frequency, then we should do, we will add a key, this one. On that we will get the key, first frequency of that key, and at that we will update the key. Value will remain same, but we will update our key. So this part is done. Now we have, what we have to do, we have update, right? Okay, now we should implement put method, right? What we should do, we should implement put method. So we are passing key and value, right? We are passing. How we'll do that? First of all, we'll check it's you can say there is a capacity, right? Yeah, we have capacity. So its capacity, if less than equal to what, 0 suppose, then what we will do, we will return, we will not do anything because capacity is full now. Once capacity is full now, we will create our frequency map, right? So what we will do, first of all, we will take our pair, and this is nothing but we have taken integer and integer, right? And this is nothing but our frequency, right? See here, we have taken similarly, we are taking, we can get from here this part. Okay, we have taken what, frequency and value pair we have taken, and from the cache map we are getting that value, right, that we have done. Now what we should do, this frequency map we have, right, so pair we have, on this pair we will check if this pair is not equal to null. If this pair we have, right, what we do, we will do cache map we have, right? On the cache map we will put this one, we will say key, and there is one we will take new frequency value pair, and for that what we have to do, we'll take new pair and will on this one, right, this will take integer, and on that this will be the frequency map we have, right? And we'll get our key. First we will get get key, right? Get key method, and get key and get value is there, right? So we will pass the key first, let's suppose, right? And there is a we are passing value, see on the top here, this value, right? So we will update this one. Then there is a method, right, get on this one, right? We will pass get key, correct? Now we will return, what, the control. We are not doing anything. Similarly, we'll check what, capacity. If capacity is equal to cache map dot its size, right? Its size, if its capacity is equal to its size, right, what we will to do, we will get our frequency map. So this is the frequency map we have, and from that we will get our what, minimum capacity, right? Minimum frequency we will get, right? So from the minimum frequency we will get what, a set of keys, right? So I'll say this is keys, and this will come in the set form, right? So this is a set, and we'll take like this, and this is nothing but our integer. So you can define here integer like this. Okay, means if the capacity is equal to the capacity its size, right, what we have to do, we have to from the minimum frequency, the LFU least frequently used, that will be we have to remove, right? So we will get the keys, what are the set we have, how many, what are the keys we have, right, for the list frequency. Now there can be more than one element, right? More than one list frequency use key will be there, right? So we have to get all the keys and then we will remove. Got it? Now these keys is here. Once these keys are here, then what we will do, we will call a iterator. There is a iterator class for the cursor programming, right? So iterator we have, and then we will call get method, right? On this get no sorry on iterator we have next method, right? We will make a loop here also, that will work. So on the next, if we have any, how many element we have, all the element will come here, okay, on this element, and we will update each time our value. So you can make iterator and we'll get all the keys, right, on the list. And what we will do in the while loop, we'll take we'll check the value and we will update. But let's suppose we have whatever the value we'll have, we'll get here only, right? So we'll take int, and that is nothing but our key to delete from, okay, key to delete from we have, and this will be update key to be deleted, key to be deleted, okay. Next, what we have, once we got this, then what we should do, from the cache map we will remove this one after passing this key and key to be deleted, okay. This key is deleted. Now we have to remove from keys also. We'll remove key to be deleted, right? From we will remove cache and keys we will remove. After this, what we will do, we will update our minimum frequency, and that is nothing but 1 will take, and we will call the insert method again, and we will pass our, we have key, we have, then we have 1, we will pass frequency, and this is value. You can pass minimum frequency also, we have just updated that you can pass, but that is not required, okay. So this is working fine. Let me submit. Yeah, great. So thank you guys, thank you so much. So let me summarize this one, what we have did till now. See, first of all, what we have did, we have defined all its first we will define capacity to check the capacity of the cache. Then we have taken minimum frequency so that we can find the all the minimum frequencies of the cache, right? Then we have a key pair, we have taken key and pair value in the map, right? And then we have similarly we have taken frequency, right, to update its frequency of the entries, right? All insert. This is the constructor that will initialize cache frequency map. Minimum frequency will start from 0 and its capacity. First we'll create one get method, and this get method will pass key. If key is there, we will get our frequency and key value pairs. Then what we have frequency and key value pair is null, right? Then we will return -1. We don't have the key, we don't have the pairs. Now we will, if the key is there, we will get our frequency, we'll get our keys. Then we will remove that key from that key from the keys, because we have get, right? Next time what we will do, if this is the minimum frequency, right, and in empty, they will update our minimum frequency, okay. Next time what we will do, we'll check if what if the frequency pair is there, then we will get the keys and we will value, and we will update a new insert key and frequency +1, and then value. Key value will remain same, only we will update the frequency, and then we will return the value. Next time, if we will want to do insert for each time, right, we are doing insert, like see here. So we are passing key, frequency and value. So here similarly we will take key, frequency and value, update our cache map, then frequency map, and then get from the frequency map, we will get the frequency, right? Next, what we have created, we have created put method for update the frequency cache, and we'll check if the capacity is less than 0 before inserting. If that is capacity is reached its max, they will return the control, will not do anything. If we have not completed the capacity, we will get a key from the cache, and we will get the value, key value pairs, and we'll check if this pair is not null. Then what we will do, we'll get key value pairs, and we'll put onto the cache map. Then we will get the key and we will return, we will not do anything. Next time we will do, if the capacity reach to the max, right, then what we will do, from the minimum, right, minimum frequency, we'll get all the keys and we'll check keys to be deleted, and we will remove from the cache, and we will remove from the keys, right, and then we will update our minimum frequency is 1 because we have deleted, and then we will insert again key value and its frequency 1. So that's all, guys. Please please like, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much, and please hit subscribe and like this video.